Hey everybody, CCC is back today with a cocktail using a lot of ingredients, but a lot of familiar ingredients, only one crazy new one. I was looking for something relevant, and ironically, this one's called the Laura cocktail. And even though if we're being completely honest here, we're filming this before Laura makes landfall. So
yes, it's like our peace offering to Laura to take it easy.
It's like, Laura, have a cocktail and simmer down. Maybe go take a nap, maybe pass out.
Have a few of these.
And die. Die. This cocktail reminds me of a Boulevardier, though. It's like a lighter version of a Boulevardier, sort of, Jason?
I see where you're going with it. Yeah, it's a variation of, okay, yeah. I mean,
it's the Boulevardier adding in some dry vermouth and some Galliano.
So, which I'm expecting the Galliano to sort of soften the bitterness of the Campari.
What you got for us on Galliano?
Oh, what do I have? How do you know I have facts for you?
Because you're Jason. My favorite part about Galliano is just that it's got a very distinctive shaped bottle that I actually have one shelf in my bar reserved for because it's the tallest bottle that I know of anyway. It's like obnoxiously tall. I see Jason has the ricey sized bottle of it, which I would recommend, honestly, because this is not something that I'm going to use all that frequently. Like, can you think of anything else that you use Galliano in besides a Harvey Wallbanger?
No, but that's part of my fun facts, though.
Do you see the irony here?
The Harvey Wallbanger?
Galliano is used in the Laura cocktail and the Harvey Wallbanger.
Okay.
I mean, fuck it. Let's just use it in a hurricane.
I was focused on a Wallbanger because there's a whole story about where that comes. You're focused on Harvey.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Harvey and Laura. So, geez, I'm getting rid of my bottle of Galliano. Clearly, that's just bad juju.
It's also part of the Memorial Day Tax Day cocktail, too. You ever had that one? That's only funny for the Houston viewers, by the way.
Interestingly, you never really see these two Italian guys together. So this is like the only time I've ever seen Campari and Galliano together outside of the shelves in Italy.
Well, to your point, I mean, Galliano, really, Harvey Wallbanger is the only thing. And I've never even made a Harvey Wallbanger. It's sort of a 70s kind of campy, kitschy kind of drink.
Because it's like orange juice.
Yeah, very 70s. Like certain cocktails sort of became, like an Emerita Sour sort of made a comeback, you know, with bourbon. And in fact, we did one. Harvey Wallbanger may be one we have to explore. There has to be a more contemporary take on it that's not quite as campy and kitschy. But
maybe with some fresh orange juice?
Well, that certainly wouldn't hurt. Some fun facts. Because I know
Yours,
you're dying. 1896, so it's out. It's pretty old. Not as old as some of these other guys we've been messing with, but it's old. Obviously Italian, named after an Italian war hero. Last name was Galliano. 30 herbs, like many of our aperitifs and liqueurs, where it has like this mysterious blend of herbs. This one's got 30, but the strongest notes are really like vanilla and star anise. Is kind of what most people sort of take away from it.
Okay.
What else? The color was designed. It was sort of in homage. See, 2 days in a row, I'm going with your word, to the California Gold Rush. There was some correlation with that. That was inspiration for it.
So it sure does. It contains yellow number 5.
And what else? So Harvey Wallbanger, kind of an interesting story. Do you have any idea where it came from?
I do not.
So apparently in Manhattan Beach, California, there was a surfer named Harvey who apparently was known to have sort of a temper. And whenever he would have some, let's see, less than positive experiences out on the water, would come and bang his head on the wall. Anyways, the Harvey Wallbanger, Harvey, banging his head on the wall, would order this cocktail. There was no name of it at the time. He would order Galliano and orange juice, and that became the Harvey Wallbanger. Or so they said. Not the most exciting story, but I mean, really, I could have just made it up. What's that?
It would be neat to have a cocktail named after you.
Yeah, but I could have just made that up too. We should play a game. I should come up with these fun facts, and some are real and some are not. You can guess if it's real or not.
Ooh, like 2 Truths and a Lie, the CCC version.
Ooh, like that. But that is a true story, just not very exciting.
Okay. Well, I'm uncertain how I'm going to feel about this because Galliano's doesn't tend to be my favorite, and I don't tend to love vermouths. So we'll see. It's actually quite a lot of vermouth. It's an ounce of each.
Yeah, it actually is more vermouth than it does Galliano Campari, which is interesting. This may be the one we have to do.
Bourbon, for that matter.
Almost as much. Well, yeah, combined. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So Galliano also does a coffee one, by the way.
I saw that.
Like ristretto.
That sounds, yeah, that's it. I think you and I may need to swap bottles.
For sure. No, but then what am I going to do with my really tall shelf?
You need to call a contractor who specializes in home bars to add some more shelves to that little guy up there.
No shit.
Anyways, shall we?
Let's make it.
We play around? All right.
Okay, we're going to use our mixing glass because we're using all booze.
Oh, I do want to point out, Galliano, unlike Campari and some of the Amari out there, is actually pretty strong. It's 86 proof. Well, actually over 86.
It is strong.
So it's strong for a liqueur.
It's all that yellow dye. Yeah. 1.5 ounces of bourbon. Half ounce Campari. Half ounce Galliano. Lots of colors going on. 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. And 1 ounce of dry vermouth. So now we've got our whole cocktail. We can just stir it with some ice.
Let's do it. No black.
Strain them into your coupe.
And no, we did not chill this glass. I feel like this is it's on the boozier side.
Pretty damn boozy.
Yeah.
And for a garnish, to highlight the Galliano, because that's the special part of this, we'll just add a little star anise on top. Okay.
Anyways.
Okay.
Actually, so your description of a Boulevardier is not far off. It does taste lighter, but it's actually stronger, right? Because you're bringing the Galliano, which is stronger than Campari. So it's this probably isn't good for a Karma, but it's surprisingly strong.
And sweet?
It appears to be light and sweet, but it's pretty strong. No.
And short lasting?
But very short lasting. We're doing our part, guys. We're trying to keep the positive karma going.
Here's to Laura.
Ooh, we hope so. Stay safe, guys. We'll see you next week.
Happy weekend.
Cheers, Rice.
Cheers, Jason.